Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Roller Waves 2 as Austria-Hungary, episode number 49, maybe 50. Okay, so it looks like people are optimistic about my chances in this three-way battle. Well, this battle against two other nations, two allied nations. I wouldn't mind getting somebody on my side, like Germany, but it's very unlikely to happen this late in the game. So, I guess that's it. We just press next, and there we go. Somebody pointed out that the radar distribution goes to like active first, then reserve, then mothball. That makes sense. So we have a bunch of these ships on active duty. That's actually okay. In fact, at this point, I kind of want to activate everyone, and I want to move somebody. What's my heavy AA here? Let's look at the heavy AA. 59. I think it should be the same. 59. And then 59. Okay. So it doesn't really matter which of these we send to the Mediterranean. I mean, to Northern Europe. In fact, it like really doesn't matter. They're almost all the same tonnage. They're all the same speed, and they're almost all the same armament. So the Farkas might actually be better to keep in the Mediterranean because the extra float plane scouts would be helpful with carrier forces. So I'm going to send these guys. Actually, I think I'm actually going to send the Nikes. These are actually slightly better though. Yeah, just because they have the 10-inch guns. So I'll send them instead. And now it's time to send like a bunch of, like, let's send these guys all up. Two Metterniches will also go. There we go. Which means technically we could bring some people back, but alright. We don't have the money to do anything else, so I'll wait one more turn before we, active fleet people, because we will get a sizable jump in money once war begins. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see, really, but that's fine. In 2 months, these rashers will be done. And then, I don't even know if that saves anything. Okay, well, let's just hope that the budget corrects itself. Okay, here we go. Revolution in an African country has left some of our nationals stranded. Oh boy. I feel like almost none of these options is really good. This is possible not to lead to war. This is very almost surely going to lead to war. I feel like this is okay. Like, if we're part of the same international squadron with France and Great Britain, why would they go to war with us? Okay, well, they didn't. But, man, Great Britain, once our ally, has just taken off as as very high tensions. It's a very small chance that we'll actually end up going to war with France through war with Great Britain first. It's not likely, but it's possible. Okay, but this extra money gives us the ability to start putting some of our better ships, let's say, on active fleet. And I think that we might need to do something about the aircraft. Fighters, man, if we can wait 5 more months, it's going to take longer than 5 months, though. Alright, so what's the situation here? We have 3 flying boats. Do we really need all those? Isn't the flying boat to rule them all the most recent one? Yes. The answer is yes. I'm going to obsolete the other 2. I hope that was the right answer. I didn't really, nitpick, and I didn't scrutinize intensely. Let's see, what else? We have these 2 fighters, and the new one is just so much better. Yeah, we'll obsolete the old one. Okay, good. So we got that done. This is the Trident currently under construction. It's using 15-inch guns, 30,000 tons. This is awesome. I'm actually really happy that they're being forced to build such crap. Like, I mean, we could take this on. Let's just put it that way. Okay, wow. Advanced aircraft directors. So even better. Money is looking good. We can probably slowly start putting people on active fleet. Like, the mothball is just a bit harsh. Why don't I do this? Do we want to go to war? No, not yet. Let's wait. Maybe get these 2 onto active fleet. Okay, this is very expensive. Oh, these guys are still on mothball. Let's put them on reserve. Battleship Scare, rising threat from France. Additional funds. Quality 112-inch guns. I don't know. Not really sure what to do about that. Tensions dropped across the board except for with France. If only that mattered with the security agreement between France and Great Britain. And actually, we do want the tensions with other people to be low enough that we can use our super high, our super aggressive submarine policy. I think this is all correct. Do we want to use oxygen-fueled torpedoes? So it gives us, what, extra range and speed, but when they blow up big time on your own ships? I think I'm going to do it, because very few of our ships that aren't destroyers have these, and the destroyers are kind of like, yeah, that's kind of like their role, is to, they're suicide, they're like kamikazes anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they blow up on the way in. It's not entirely unexpected. Do we have any obsolete ships? 46, it's 46. We have 42, 40, 43, 42, 37. So, okay, these guys do need to get refit. I don't think I'm going to try. Wow, why is everything overweight? Why is everything overweight? What in the world happened? Make sure that we don't have any more obsolete ships. These are 1937, so they're not like going to, yeah, we should just refit them. Right on the brink of war and we're refitting them, but we'll put mines on, I guess. So we have that little bit of extra weight. And what else? Yeah, these which we just sent up to Northern Europe are also, unfortunately, right at the point that they need to be refit as well. 12 tons remaining on these. We'll just get 10 mines then, I guess. Save that. Yeah. 3 months. Okay, electro-optical director. Well, that's something we gotta get. we'll start with the Radetzky. And she has 105 tons remaining. And a lot of AA positions available. Wow, cool. We got to do something here, don't we? Like this. Okay, wow. Those go pretty quickly. Alright, save. Still, 37 medium guns is not... That's a good number. I think we'll just do both of these as well. Wow, we were really behind on this one. And I see that we're going to need a little bit of optimization here. Okay, so down 2, up 1. Good. Oh, okay, we actually went too far, so let's go down 2, up 3, down 2, up 3. Or, you know what? No. I think I'm going to get as many mediums as I can. Excuse me. And then just lower this down. 1323. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Clear this. There we go. That's like a no-brainer. Alright, now we still have 112 left over, so I guess what I could have done, let me cancel this and redo it. I get it now. I know what I can do. Drop these to doubles, and then drop this a bunch, and kick this up as much as I can. Okay, that's a better combination. We have 2 torpedoes, which is kind of useless, and they are oxygen, which means they could be blown up pretty big. So I guess my thought is still to get rid of them. The thing is, if I do that, it's going to leave me with quite a lot of space remaining that I don't know what to do with. Okay, well, let's do it this way. 117. Oh, man. These are only 23 knots. I could actually bulge them to get better torpedo defense and 500 tons. Which I know I've been saying for a very long time that that's too slow. That's too slow. But the thing is, at 23 versus 21 is actually slow versus slower, that I don't know if the speed will ever play a part. And these are probably more, they're less surface hunters and more surface support for carrier groups. I mean, it's quite possible they'll get involved, but more than likely, yeah, I think we're going to go with, we're going to mix things up a little bit. So it's probably going to end up reducing the, you know, the space we have available. Oh, it did not. Okay, so let's add a catapult. Okay, that's not bad. Wow, fantastic. Okay, so we will need extra. It will take up topside space for the catapults. But we can definitely fit a third float plane, which is, you know, wait a second. Now, we don't care that much about dual purpose guns, I have to remember. This is a ship which mostly needs to just protect itself. So maybe we'll stick like that. Get 3. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do have enough space for torpedo tubes to like quad launchers, but no, with oxygen, I don't want to do that. I think I'd rather leave the space unoccupied. Or we can go back and like not bulge this thing, which is okay. Now I know I'm waffling all over the place here, but I think that is what I want to do. How much is it for one of these? We can get one. It would have to be dropped over to the side, and that's just no, yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. Well, maybe we can get like one of these. Oh, brother. That's pretty good. We do get 10 heavy AA increase. We just have to lose a little bit here. Okay. That's not terrible. Alright, I think I like this. This refit is pretty expensive. Why is that? Is that because we're changing the number of tertiaries, I think? This is just for out of curiosity. Okay, this electro-optical takes us up to 5,000 as it is. Let's see what this does. Yeah, that does it. Changing that at all is going to make the rest of the difference. Well, there is like the other line of thinking, which is just, hey, why don't you just keep these torpedoes after all? They're not likely to do much damage through only 3.5 inches of deck. Oh man, I feel like we're just messing around with this too much. Okay, whatever I have done here is probably what I'm going to keep. Probably. No, I think we're good. Okay, good enough. And we'll leave one battleship out. Ah! Wait, what? No. Russia has nothing to offer us. Russia got a little upset about that. I'm sorry, Russia. It's true. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh wow, we have 6-inch autoloaders. Oh my goodness. And we have the new fighters, which are even better. Oh, this one. This one. This one. What? Wow. Wow, this is it. This is exactly what I was hoping we would get, something this good. This is great. This is fantastic. I probably don't need another fighter for the rest of the game. This is really a good fighter. Wow. Friction's now obsolete. Let's just, I know it's a little premature, but I'll obsolete the other fighter. What do we need next? Well, I think that we need to do a medium bomber with speed and bomb load. Because that 2 1,000-pound bombs, I mean, it's just funny to think that our flying boats are carrying, I don't know, like 5 times. Sorry, not 5. So it's 6,000 versus 2,000. 3,000. They're carrying like 3 times as much ordnance as our medium bombers, and almost at the same range. And they're not flying as fast. I guess that's the one difference. But that's ridiculous. Let's fix this. Fürchten. I don't really want to mess around with you. But yeah, I guess we should. Okay, fine. Now, I don't remember how it goes. Does their air group get deleted if you... I think it does. Oh, God. That flickering is not me. Anybody who's ever played this, they know how that goes. By the way, we need to change up the Refitting anyway. This is no longer okay. So I need to add a new unit, which is a fighter. Or here, let me do it here. Change the number of this to 20. And then we'll reduce each of these by 3. But I won't do that yet. Okay, now we can refit you. And yeah, we need to change some things. Lots of Beauforts. Okay, well, yeah, the Refitting, this is her last war. I think we're gonna get rid of her. I know I talked about how she carries like more aircraft than other people. I hope that wasn't part of the recording which was cut, was it? Like the amount of aircraft she carries is actually comparable, despite her being like by far almost. I'd almost consider her like a light carrier for our purposes. She's definitely not, but just because she doesn't carry as many aircraft as I like. If we look at the other people, yeah, 78 is the best they do. Other than that, okay, they have 185, but the third best is 64. So the Refitting is still at 62. Yeah. And who was that? Great Britain? We're not going to do much better than Great Britain. We can look at the US. Maybe they have something better. 78. 85. And then their third best is, it looks like this, 63. Yeah, I might be missing one, but... So the Refitting is basically equivalent. Well, I mean, if you could think about it this way, the Refitting is also our third best, so their third best and our third best are the same, but we have many more identical carriers above her. So our first place has 3, and our second place has 3, instead of just 1. Alright, anyway, I don't know why I was taking a look at that. I just don't... I'm not a huge fan of this ship, though. I just looked at that, and that's supposed to convince me that we're okay. That this is okay to keep, but it's hard to do. Because it made me think, like, is there a way for me to get more aircraft on this? I don't know why that's not taking... It's taking money, but... Can you do that in a refit? It looks like you can. 91, I assume that's not enough for another aircraft. Yeah. It's 2/3 the way. Okay, how much would it be to delete J? Oh my gosh. There it is. Perfect. And we got more topside space, which we won't be able to use because we're at our weight limit. Is getting one extra aircraft that important? I don't think so. Maybe not. We can downgrade our fire control. I mean, we might as well just go to local. Well, let's go to Well, central firing. I'll just keep it at central firing so that I have enough for 2 more mediums. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. We got an extra aircraft and much better AA. Save this. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I'm happy about that. Well, our medium bomber sucks. Okay, speaking of, so we have one in ready to go, or like getting ready. This is what I want. This is it. Oh, it doesn't have a torpedo. That's probably the reason why I keep this one around. Have we done skip bombing yet? I mean, this is... Okay, I'll say okay. I'm not sure if I want it or not, though. Yeah, we have time while it's developing. I may want to say no to that one, though. Alright, moving on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Like, what are we waiting on? We have the new fighters. I think this is it. Here we go. Okay, cool. We have a one-time option to choose whether or not to do air-sea rescue. Improves pilot survival and thus mitigates experience degradation from air losses. What's the downside to it? It like decreases your float plane effectiveness or your flying boat effectiveness or something. Increase air-related maintenance. Yeah, let's do it. Counterintelligence believes that Germany has stolen... Okay, fine. Okay. Please don't, please don't. Okay. They went to 13, but they didn't go to war. I expect we'll be at war with them next turn, though, but unfortunately we didn't get a battle pop up this turn. Is that normal? I can't remember already. Alright, activate everything. Fürchten must be still under construction. She is. The Radetzky's the only one. Oh, wait, no, Radetzky, we need her back. That's a very important ship. But I think we're ready. Just a few destroyers don't have radar, but pretty much everything has the best radar we have. We didn't get electro-optical on the new ones yet. I think I will slowly cycle these guys in and out. So let's get the newest heavy cruisers. Take a break real fast, get electro-optical. Yeah, and nothing else to say about it. It's going to take 4 months, but I think then we'll have them for the rest of the war. Ooh. I think my answer might actually just be yes. The finance department can deal with it. Yeah, it's mostly this. 2 months. So these guys, okay, we'll just live with it. Ah, no. That's right. Okay, so who wants to go and protect? Just do most of them on trade protection. Trade protection. I think almost all the ones in Northern Europe should go to trade protection because we don't really care. No, I guess we just still do care about protecting ships up there. I'm just grabbing just basically random groups of them. Okay. Yeah, we have over double, which is good. Almost triple. And we left a lot of ships on active fleet, which should help prevent any torpedoes against our own ships. And then we'll go to unrestricted. We start the war with 64 submarines. That's actually pretty good. Okay, cruiser battle. This is going to be the Nikes, or the light cruisers. Huh. And the French Navy declines. How awesome. Convoy attack. We will accept. Alright, here we go. And this is close enough to Malta that I'm happy. This is, oh my gosh, are these the old ones? Oh, thank goodness. So we have our new light cruisers in this battle. We also have a submarine off to our west-northwest. It is 200 nautical miles to Malta. The French don't have, I mean, it's like, what? Okay, it's still within air range. I mean, the Mediterranean is nuts. So technically, we may face some air threats from the French Tunisian Air Force. But more, I think mine will have a real chance of actually helping out. So, we'll see. And then what do we have here? Attila's. Actually look decent. So not really ones we want to murder off immediately. I wish we had a choice. I mean, of course, no, that's not reasonable for me to... I wish we had a choice to get our crap ones in there. Crap. Can I cancel? What does this do? I don't know if that launches them or not. I was really hoping that would just hit cancel on the end turn command, and then I would have a chance to like tell them where they're going, because this is probably not realistic. That they do not need to go 300 nautical miles. All right, there it is. Let's get you guys into support line ahead. I'm still recovering from this. Ah, boy. Oh, wow, we got a fast group here. Let's go up to 25. I hope it's not a heavy cruiser. Oh boy. It is. It is because they are opening fire before we are able to open fire at them. And that can only mean that they are actually outgunning us. Alright, so we expect that the transports are here soon, so what I'm going to do is just send my destroyers at them like crazy. Try to get my... Okay, here. What do we have? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I'm going to see if we can penetrate. Okay, we penetrate within 7,000 yards. That's pretty close. So if my destroyers can run interference, I think we can get close enough at least to do some damage to the transports, not to lose the battle. We have a lot of torpedoes. Our destroyers might be able to land a torpedo hit. Yeah, so 7,000 we'd have to get to like this close. That's just doesn't seem practical. Alright, Python's taking some damage. Oh, well, yeah, they identified it as a battle cruiser. That was terrifying for a moment. I'm just looking over here, so I wasn't... It's obviously not a battle cruiser. Unless it's an AMC. That's like a... Oh, hey, look at that. We actually landed some 6-inch shells. Oh, boy. We aren't the only ones landing shots. Torpedo... Oh, God, the torpedo tubes. Did they blow up? They did. But that damage isn't too bad. So I think we got lucky. Engine room hit on the Python. Okay. Stupid. We have a new plan. Send them in one at a time until we push her out of the battle. Python can continue towards the target. And the Attila. Well, they'll just go one at a time, you know. Till we lose all of them. Swing just inside the Python here. Oh, what the heck? Are you out of your effing mind? We almost hit ourselves. But this was what I wanted, though. I mean, I wanted a chance to fire torpedoes. We just fired them a little too early. Oh my gosh. She has committed suicide. Say what you want about the French. They have this reputation. I'd say, based on this one sample, it is not well deserved. These guys are freaking crazy. It's a little bit better. Can you give me anything below 200? Okay, 200 is fine. If I don't hit with anything, I will murder somebody. My kids are sleeping very nearby, so this is a matter of life and death. I hope you understand, game. Give me a 187 at least. Okay, fine. Though I'm just hoping the spread is enough. Let's hold on with the Sabenico. I just can't believe that my idiot destroyers don't have the common sense to think that she's going to keep turning. It's so frustrating. Like, what do you think she's going to do? Ah. Oh my god. If you mess with every spread because she's turned to avoid you, you might think to either increase your spread angle or start leading your target differently. But those theories haven't been developed by the Austro-Hungarian Navy yet. And, you know, that's fine. So be it. Far be it from me to think that we'd be smart enough to know what we're doing here. In the meantime, we're probably landing a lot of hits just because she's turning around like a mad person, trying to avoid these shots. And we're going to get a second chance. Even after Attila slows down, we will continue the fight. Alright, and we did, I mean, hey, this isn't our merchant. The heck? Awesome. Is that close enough? Wait, who's here? It is Panther. Panther? That's out of arc? Huh. Okay, that cannot be out of arc. Not even tell me that's out of arc. Good luck, light cruisers. You've been abandoned by your commander. He's busy with other things. No, but we might have done it here. Finally. Ah! Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at you. You work so hard for it, and then it happens, and that is extremely satisfying. And my throat's given out, so I think this is a fantastic place to call this first video to a close. One French capital ship down, many more to follow, I hope. But we'll have to finish the rest of this battle. You know, we're not out of the woods yet, although this does look like a pretty clear victory. So I'll catch you back for the next episode, where we will start, well, really, I mean, in earnest, start our war against both France and Great Britain. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe and take care.